Start with your square colour side up. So this will end up with a green T-Rex. We're going to fold the vertical centre line by bringing the left corner onto the right corner. Once it's in place, make the fold all the way down the paper, lining it up nice and neatly to go through the corners at the top and bottom. Fold firmly and then unfold the paper back to our square. Now turn the paper over, make sure that the crease stays as a vertical line, and we're going to fold the bottom corner up to the top. Again, lines up neatly so the crease goes through the two corners on the left and right sides. And then unfold. Now bring the bottom left raw edge upwards so that it lies along this diagonal line. And once you've done that, on one side we're going to do the same thing with the right edge to match it. Now we're going to turn the paper over, and using this crease that already exists, we're going to fold the top corner down to the bottom corner. You'll need to make a fold in these layers new, it's not there already. Now fold the bottom left edge up so it lies along the centre crease, and as you do that it should go through this bottom corner and also through this corner at the top left. And do the same thing on the right. So this edge comes in, the crease goes through this bottom corner and also this corner at the top right. Now we're going to pull out this hidden corner here and fold it all the way upwards. It should flatten quite nicely, coming to a point at the top. And the same thing with this hidden flap on the right. Okay, the next fold is going to bring the corner we just made here on the left downwards, and you'll notice it has a bit of resistance. You can't fold it any further than this because of the paper here in the centre. And now we're going to twist it. How far do we twist it? Well, we need to make sure that the edge here on the left is parallel to the longer folded edge down here. Just get a pointer so you can see that these two lines are going in the same direction. Once it's in place, flatten the paper, and we'll do the same thing on the other side as well. So bring the edge down as far as it will go in this direction, twist it so that these two edges are parallel, and flatten the paper. Next we're going to turn the paper over, and you should see some faint creases that go horizontally between these two corners. We're going to fold down along those lines and let the corners at the back fold upwards as you do that. Try to flatten the paper so it goes nice and neatly through those corners at the sides on the left, and again on the right. Now we're going to fold this near corner upwards so that it aligns nice and neatly with the edges here going up at an angle on the left and right side. So as you slide it in place, you should see you're gradually covering those up, and when you're perfectly on top of them, then you can flatten the paper like so. You can check from the back that the edges here line up on the left and right. We're going to unfold that back down, and using this point here that the crease goes through in the centre, I'm going to fold the bottom corner up to meet that point. now we're going to fold the corner back down to the folded edge that we just made here, like this, and then unfold it back upwards, and then we're going to fold the corner down again, this time to the fold we just made, so this corner coming down to the point along that crease we made, and we'll keep that one folded. And again, this crease that we were just looking at, we're going to fold that down so that it meets this lower folded edge. So we'll come down like this, and it should go nice and neatly across horizontally. Now we'll refold this long horizontal crease from earlier. So I'll refold all of this back up to the top, and then bring the next flap above on top of that, all the way along like so. Okay, now we're going to fold this partially back down again. We're going to make a fold line that goes along here horizontally between these two corners, so it's level all the way across here. So it should line up on the left with this point here, and on the right with this point here, like this. Fold that nice and firmly. And then we're going to bring the left half on top of the right half. Fold quite gently so that you don't accidentally tear the paper on the other side where the layers are a bit thicker. And flatten the paper. Now rotate the paper so that these edges are facing towards you, and we're going to fold this corner here down to where the edge comes down to meet the back leg. So this will come down to this point here, and we'll repeat the same on the other side. So turn the paper over and bring this corner down to this point here. Now we're going to work on the head. So grab the head, and we're going to twist the head clockwise about this point here in the centre of the head. Do this quite slowly so you can see what's happening. So grab it here and twist it. So now the head is not aligned along the back, but it's pointing downwards slightly. And keep going until these edges point downwards, and they can't go any further because of the layers on top here. So you end up with the head twisted like so. So it was up here, and you twist it around like this. Okay, now we're going to fold the arms forward. So we'll grab the corner and fold that to the right so it sticks out a little bit away from the body, and we'll turn the paper over and do the same thing. You can align this corner with the one you just made. Like this. And then to help the model stand up, we're going to fold the tail to the right. There's no references for this fold. And then to the left again, so a smaller pleat. And hopefully your T-Rex should now stand up.